Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has said the crisis facing the so-called Windrush generation came as a surprise to him and his government. Dr. Rowley spoke on the controversial matter which has been grabbing international headlines over the past week as he met with members of the Trinidad and Tobago Diaspora in London on Monday. The Windrush scandal arose after several international reports unmasked that Windrush citizens, many of them being elderly people, were now facing deportation after being invited by the British government to that country some 70 years ago. Dr. Rowley spoke to Trinidad and Tobago nationals living in the UK who stood to be affected by this matter.
The extent to which our people here have been exposed to what you have been exposed to, the anxiety, the treatment, we expect that those who are responsible are making significant efforts to have this rectified. We are kind people and we are proud people. And as the leader of Trinidad and Tobago, we stand with the rest of the Caribbean in this matter.
Meanwhile, UK Home Secretary Amber Rudd this afternoon pledged that the Windrush generation will be granted British citizenship. An article from international newspaper The Guardian quoted Ms. Rudd as saying she recognized the harrowing experiences of the Caribbean immigrants who helped rebuild post-war Britain. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley on Monday met with the members of the Trinidad and Tobago Diaspora in London to update the nationals on their affairs back home. The event was organized by the High Commissioner to the UK over London. There, the Prime Minister laid out the cards on the ongoing state of affairs in Trinidad and Tobago, including a tight fiscal budget and the continued battle with national security. Janine Brown reports.
Updating members of the Trinidad and Tobago Diaspora in London, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said there were certain tough decisions his government has had to make since it entered office in 2015 to keep the nation surviving these challenging economic times. For example, the Prime Minister said many have called on government to devalue the TT dollar as a means of solving the mounting forex woes. But he said those who make this proposition do not fully understand its implications.
Devaluing it does not create any more. What it does is significantly increase the cost to the population, runaway inflation, and pressure on the population. So you might solve one problem with the arithmetic, but the algebra might kill it.
Apart from a tight pocket, another challenge for Trinidad and Tobago is the fight against crime. This, Dr. Rowley said, is compounded by the fact that the country is yet to appoint a police commissioner.
5 years, we have been trying to appoint a commissioner of police. Don't ask me what happened, I'm just the Prime Minister, I don't know. And you might laugh at that, because it's probably laughable in truth that as Prime Minister, Chairman of the National Security Council, who is responsible for the safety and security of the country, given the protections we have in place and the independence and the responsibility lying elsewhere, I have to read the newspapers to find out what is going on.
And touching on Petrotrin, the Prime Minister spoke on the future of the state-owned oil company.
We have taken the responsibility to rectify the issues in that company. We've done a considerable review of the company's circumstances. We've put a new board in and we've given the board a mandate to make the company sustainable. And in that way, there are going to be some significant changes in there. Of course, that would not make us very popular with those who advise us to leave it so.
Prime Minister Dr. Rowley will return to Trinidad from London on Tuesday afternoon. He is expected to hold a press conference upon his return. Janine Brown, C News.